Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. We're excited to take you on a journey into fascinating world of human resource management, a field that goes far beyond paperwork and payroll. It's about people, strategy, and driving success. So let's dive into this topic with curiosity. Our title is Human Resource Management, a strategic role in organization success. Human Resource Management, or HRM, plays a crucial role in connecting management strategies with employees' performance, ultimately driving organizational success. In today's evolving landscape, HR has expanded beyond traditional functions like requirement and payroll to encompass strategic planning, compliance, and workforce development. This report focused on experience and responsibilities of Ms. Aiman Fadina, a certified human resource officer who currently serves as HR lead at Seoul Group. Seoul Group is a global organization specializing in engineering service and offshore asset management, operating in a highly regulated and competitive industry. So now, let's dive deeper into Ms. Aiman's roles. She not only manages employees but also ensures compliance with labor laws, which is critical for maintaining legal and ethical operations. In addition, she oversees employees training and development programs while leading the requirement of certified professionals. These efforts are essential for aligning the workforce with the company's management goals and meeting tender specifications required in this specialized industry. Finally, the objective of this report is to explore Ms. Aima's experience, responsibilities, and insight. By doing so, we aim to showcase the strategic importance of HRM in a multinational engineering company like Seoul Group, highlighting how effective HR practice contribute to
Hi and
organizations' success.
Assalamualaikum. Okay, today my part was a reflection and opinion of the interview. But before that, let me explain first. I will look at the screen because I want to read the point that we're gonna explain. So when I explain, I will look at you at the camera. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about point number one, which is HR play a critical role in resolving generational conflict. So as you guys can see, that HR, which is human resource, their task was solving the conflict between workers, between employees, and if they have any conflict or any problem, so HR gonna be the one who like uh analysis or doing strategy or doing something for that conflict to make it smooth. Okay. As you guys can see, after this, I will explain what the challenge Miss Aiman do and have my friend talk about how to handle by Miss Aiman when she was a HR in a company. So now, when I talk about resolving generational conflict, so Miss Aiman have said that have a company that have a new employees and old employees that have a conflict, the way they works, their communication and their behavior. So that was a complete Miss Aiman said, and have a way, I mean that have a many ways to arrange that conflict being a smooth way. Okay, so that was included with this point number two, which is effective communication with old and new employee. So as you guys know, communication was very important if we go everywhere. So meaning say that even though in a university or outside of the university, communication is really a key. So same goes with the works. Work also have a need effective communication. So if a company that have a lot of conflict, so when their employees and their workers being a teammate and know each other and know how to communication with each other, the conflict will be solved quickly and smoothly. Okay, that's why effective communication with old and new employee, um that Miss Simon said to us, it was our reflection and opinion of the interview. Okay. And then we're going to talk about number three, which is creativity and adaptability are essential in HR. So like we are here about Miss Aiman. Miss Aiman have said that creativity being HR is really really important because when we as a human resource we need to think creativity and adaptability because we want to solve a problem between the workers and the workers. I mean, to make a teammate and have a building together. So, Ms. Aiman said that creativity to being make a program or how to resolve and how to doing something to do a good thing for company. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about point number 4, which is flexible work culture improve employee satisfaction. So next slide, I will show the challenge and also the tip that Miss Aiman gonna say, which is the flexible work culture improve employee satisfaction. So when we heard about that, so Miss Aiman really say that flexible work was really really important also as a employee satisfaction when a company that give and understand what workers need time. I mean like not what, why workers need time, because it was to relieve a break or maybe take a breath first to do their work. So have a company that means I might say that give them let's say for 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So they have a break, and 11 until 2 they have to focus their work. So it means like have a schedule that need to be done in a company because that's gonna improve employee satisfaction. Okay, and then we're gonna talk about number 5, which is training and new knowledge are key to addressing HR challenge. So in everywhere workers sometimes when our country or our place was have a increased technology, so we're gonna catch up with new up to date thing. So have an old employee does not know how to use it, and that's why HR was playing main role to make a strategy to be a training for them to make it them was always up to date with a new technology that gonna be used for that gonna be used in a company. So that's also gonna be explained as in the next slide, because we're gonna talk about up to date things and what the conflict actually. So I think that's all for the reflections and opinion of the interview. Actually, it seems like we are like doing a summary before we're gonna talk a lot of challenge and how to handle the challenge. So now we're gonna go into our next. I'm gonna talk about challenge in managing HR. So challenge in managing HR. So actually I have been told before this slide. So now I'm gonna explain even more about the challenge in managing HR, which is managing human resource. So there are 3 points here, which is employee expectation, employee welfare, and employer office equipment. So what are those 3 challenges? So now we're gonna take a look. Okay, for employee expectation, what is employee expectation? For I'm gonna say what the meaning employee expectation. Employee expectation is somehow employee give a lot of list before their work. Means I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna using this way, I'm gonna use that way. So that's mean employee expectation. But employee expectation is really good for the employee, but not for HR, which is human resource. Because why? Because like Miss Iman say to all of us about her problem, uh, that's gonna be the challenge of employee expectation. For example, case in Miss Iman. So Miss Iman said that her company has their own behavior, their employee own behavior, own their works on, they have own their taste to do their work. And then, for example, we're gonna talk about older employee and new employee. Miss Aiman say, older employees and new employees have their own perspective, which is if both of them want, both of this type want to having a communicate or having some problem to be solved together with their colleagues or their workers, their team, those employee have a problem, which is they does not know what kind of communication app they want to use. So for example, in Miss Iman company, for her all the employees using WhatsApp and Skype, as all of us know that WhatsApp and Skype are really using for all of it in the in all world. I mean, all of us using those app, and it's really bring a difficulty to make different, which is work and personal thing. But new employees are using Microsoft Team. Microsoft Team, as means I said, that really efficient for work. So how Miss Iman solve this problem? Because those employee, which is all the employee and new employee, doesn't know what they have to depends on to know new information for from company. So she having a solution, which is being sent a call system, email, letters and reminder for both employee, which is all the employee and new employee. So HR, which is Miss Aiman, being a keep up to date for them to know every information that gonna be sent and delivered to those employee. Okay. Now we're gonna talk about number two, which is employee welfare. Why employee welfare being a challenge for this Miss Aiman company? Because Miss Aiman said that uh in normal company gonna use time, which is 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. to work. Okay, 5 until if 8 until 5 work for all this hour, and then 5 you can go home and do whatever you want to do. But 8 a.m. tomorrow you have to come work and do again recycle thing. But that's gonna make employee satisfaction being decreased, and their workers like not being happy to go work. So how the company solve the employee welfare? The company, Miss Aman said that have her company being give a flexible hour, which is 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. So which means 8 until 10 their employee can do whatever they want to do. But 10 until 4 p.m. you have to focus your work, and you cannot go everywhere. I mean, like, I'll go everywhere to like outside of the office. So 4 until 5 you can do whatever you want to do. So there's gonna be a flexible hour for uh employee, for the employee lah. That thing gonna increase employee satisfaction by doing that. So Miss Simon said by doing that, flexible hour gonna be good for employees, and employee can feel means like employee can feel happy and feel good to go in work. I mean, feel peace or not stressful. So because stressful, it means like, for example, oh, I have to do this by this time, I have to do this by this time. No, they have a flexible hour, but make sure that they complete their task. Okay, now we're gonna talk about our last point, which is office equipment. So Miss Emma have been told us her company, in every company have a pantry, right? So the pantry, whatever you put in there, so everyone gonna look and everyone say that, oh, who's that? I mean, like, is that mine? That's mine. And is that mine? Can I get it? But if if office, or it means like a company itself put something in the pantry, so employees gonna think that, oh yeah, I can use it. But for Miss Iman company having coffee machine that not that coffee machine that cannot used by anyone, just only for boss. So Miss Aiman said, and Miss Aiman having a problem, or I mean like Miss Aiman and others employee said that if the coffee machine only for boss, why he put there? I mean that he put the coffee machine in the pantry, which is all of us can see it. So all of us can like feel sad, or feel like angry, or feel like it's not fair. So if you want to use it alone, so you put just in your place, not in the pantry, which is everyone can use it. So the solution Miss Aiman do has a HR. So Miss Aiman talk with a headquarters, or maybe upper person, to talk about these problems, and she said that uh now the coffee machine can use and can access for all employees, because it's not fair if you put in some place that everyone can see, but only you can use it. So it's really, really not fair, and it's really, really not necessary to use it and to put in there. So I think that's all for my part, which is challenge. So that what I'm saying for this challenge, and explain for this challenge, is really same thing with what Miss Iman said. So that are those challenge in managing HR, and Ms. Iman said that have a many and have a lot of a challenge, which is from the skill, from the uh, up to date things, which is the AI. So they're gonna be explained to my friend Kathy. So
Simon
thank
highly
you.
recommends CL's employees attend the Emotional Intelligence at Workplace program. She also plans to shift some external activity to program by third parties starting in January. Additionally, she and her team will send employees to AI classes, leveraging CL's AI hub for tasks like generating emails and documents. This allows employees to focus more to critical work such as analytic work. Ms. Ayman also shared her experience as an HR person. While working at Lotus, she learned a lot from various roles from floor job to cashier duty. Here, she realized that she could develop strong confidence and communication skills. As the HR lead at CL, she successfully transformed the environment from everyone just focused on their work to a more cheerful
The HR
atmosphere.
officer received training in 5 key areas. First, networking and communication skills through career fairs and multilingual communication. They built a professional network for career support. Second, government training programs. These include 5-day intensive sessions that provide allowance, meals, and practical skills to enhance their expertise. Third, mentorship and workplace initiative. They are encouraged to be independent, solve problems proactively, and assist beyond their defined roles. Fourth, program development with Microsoft Azure. This enhances their technical knowledge and interdisciplinary learning. Finally, self-paced learning. Platforms like LinkedIn Learning and insight from TikTok influencer enable continuous growth.
Now, let's look at the key insight from the interview with Ms. Simon. She highlighted the recruitment platform commonly used as CEO Group, focusing on LinkedIn, JobStreet, and Indeed. LinkedIn is especially useful for professional hiring because it connects recruiters with skilled candidates through its networking features. It also offers many free tools, making it a budget-friendly option for HR. JobStreet and Indeed are effective platforms for hiring in Malaysia too, as they help connect businesses with local talent. Ms. Aima also emphasized the importance of maintaining a clean social media presence. The meaning of clean is that candidates should avoid using offensive language, be open to different opinions, refrain from posting inappropriate or overly casual content. This ensures their online image aligns with professional and workplace expectations. Ms. Aima also spoke about the critical role of emotional intelligence, especially in small companies. In smaller workplaces, people interact frequently, and the personal conflicts are more likely to occur, disrupting the collaborative environment. To reduce these issues, HR play a key role in promoting a positive and respectful work environment, resolving conflict effectively, encouraging teamwork to maintain harmony among employees, She also shared insight on managing sudden resignation, which are a common challenge of HR. Ms. Aiman explained that HR should step in to understand the root cause of resignation, mediate conflict between the involved parties. This proactive approach not only minimizes disruption, but also help employees feel supported and valued. Another point she highlighted was the importance of strategic workforce planning. HR must balance budget limitation with employee needs to ensure decisions are fair and sustainable. The business can continue running smoothly without overworking employees or exceeding financial limits. This requires a clear understanding of the organizational goals and the ability to communicate decisions transparently. Finally, Ms. Aiman emphasized the importance of emotional strength and professionalism in HR. HR professionals often face difficult situations like workplace conflict, disciplinary action, or even layoff. Emotional strength helps them handle this challenge calmly without personal bias. Professionalism ensures they communicate decisions clearly and uphold the company value. By combining these qualities, HR can earn the trust and respect of both employee and company leaders.
To wrap things up, our interview with Ms. Aiman gave us a better understanding of how human resource management is changing. At CEO Group, HR isn't just about paperwork, it's about making sure employees are happy while helping the company reach its goal. Ms. Aiman talked about some big challenge like communication gaps between generation, workplace conflict, and sudden resignation. She shared creative ways to handle them like using AI, focusing on employee growth, and organizing team bonding activities. What stood out most was how important emotional intelligence and decision making are in HR. Balancing what employee needs with what the company wants. It's not an easy task, but Ms. Aiman's experience show us that HR plays a key role in a company success. That's all from our group. Thank you.